Right.
So whoever complained, let me say, you're a pig, you're an animal, you're a beast, you're a dirty dog, and you're good for nothing to be destroyed and sent to hell. Wallahi, Khalid Habib, my goal is to get your mother and piss on her and get the Shia to rape that whore and then also sodomize you, you filthy dog. So what's your background, Augustine, besides your mother being a dirty?
Those first two clips were a little, were from a few years ago. I brought those up specifically because they were stuff I was thinking about back then. And the other clips are recent live streams, lots of them talking about us and so on. So just wanted to be
so in that clip, he says that he wants to what?
Piss on someone's mother.
Piss on someone's
and
mother.
help
and
help Shias, and sodomize,
Yeah, I think Radvan is confusing with his father. He used to beat the snot out of his mother after his father used to mount him.
Did you catch that? That's him talking about AP.
Right. So here, Sam Shamoun is talking about me, right? He's talking about me. This is just very, very recent. This is not old. You can tell this is very recent, within the last week in response to me calling him out for his horrible behavior and for saying that we know that he's a wife beater. In response to that, did you hear what Sam just said? For those who don't catch it, what Sam just said is that my father apparently would beat my mother and would then rape me.
I'm not like David Wood, stealing $26,000. I'm not like David Wood. Here it is, guys. If you know any lawyers, please, I promise you by the grace of Jesus Christ, we will go forward. AP, pray a lawyer doesn't say he'll do pro bono. I'm going to have your asses, you adulterous whore. You are truly like your father.
Sam, you filthy, disgusting dog, son of Satan, spiritual bastard. Now, I won't call you what you usually call other people, such as a son of a whore. I won't call you what you called me. I won't make fantasies about your dad beating your mother and then raping you, as you did about me.
One, there was when he was getting his divorce from his wife, and he started attacking her and airing all her dirty laundry all over the internet. And I told him, stop doing this, dude. I know you're enraged because she left you and you have issues with people rejecting you. Stop attacking her, right? I said, because look, if you want to attack her, guess what? I know why you're attacking her. You're trying to trash her in the eyes of the Assyrian community to make her life miserable. That's what you're doing. And I said, as much as you want to do that, at least think about your daughters. Sam does love his daughters. To his credit, he does love his daughters. But I'm telling you, I'm like, dude, okay, your daughters live with their mother.
I wonder in what way, though.
What? Could be in a dirtbag.
But look at this. There are Sam Shamoun fans who are now, this was disgusting, AP. Why did you say that? Because I made an allusion to
him saying Sam, it over and over again.
To Sam having lusting after his own children.
I have the others, and there's one where he starts just quote everything he's calling he'll like quote the Bible to justify calling them that. He has all the references, right? But yeah, you're right. This is someone who uses the Bible as a weapon and as a justification for him behaving terribly. And so he'll say, look, it says right here, whore of Babylon, so I could call your mother a whore. I call your mother a whore and say your mother the whore who does muta with Shias and stuff because it says whore.
Man.
This little faggot was in the hotel room and he saw me coming out of the bathroom, two men. Why is he so traumatized by seeing me naked? Does that sound?
To be fair, anyone would be traumatized by seeing you naked, Sam.
Like a faggot, but you see, he said, I'm a motherfucker. Is he saying that I fucked his mother? Because that's what a motherfucker does, right? See his language?
Starting the relationship up to 2015. Okay, so 2007, Michelle, who was an atheist at the time, I believe, someone invited her to go to Sam's Bible studies. He actually persuades her to convert to Christianity. That's in 2007. They began dating in early 2008. So they started dating, guys. Here's the description. One day, he asked Michelle to tell him how many men she had been with. She shared her past with the thought that she was confessing to her spiritual mentor. In other words, this is the guy who led her to Christ. And so she shares her past with him. So she shared her past with the thought that she was confessing to her spiritual mentor. He was outraged at the thought that she had been with these other men and demanded she have sex with him, saying in these words, "If you don't have sex with me right now, then get out of my house." Michelle began crying on the bed and said, "I'm changed now. I don't want to have sex until I get married." Sam walked over to the bed, pulled down Michelle's pants while she was crying, and had sex with her while she was lying there passively and crying. AP, I want to know if you reacted to that the same way my wife did when she heard it. What do you call that?
Rape.
That's how my wife reacted to it. He would have sex with her and he would say, "Yeah, when we have sex, I can't even feel anything because you're so loose from guys you had sex with before we got married."
They did, huh? Really? And what's the proof? They have proof. Who did I rape? I raped someone? Really? Now that's slander. That's libel. Now they can get sued for that. David Wood platformed a rapist. David Wood did a conference with a rapist. David Wood had a rapist in his house for 2 weeks. David Wood said a rapist is the best apology against Islam in history.
I am not quick to condemn. Wasn't quick to condemn Sam. You guys haven't heard me say much over the years. You've heard me say practically nothing. So even when I am, even if I am going to condemn someone, it's not just going to be, "Oh, I heard something and now I'm going to blast." Oh, no, at the very least, I'm going to think about things for a long time. And if I don't know the details and don't particularly think that the details are things that need to be shared to me, I don't know. I'm quite comfortable letting other people deal with their own issues. Yep. And so, I'm getting tons of messages like this. He's trying to take the stream down by flagging it with his cult. He's telling everyone, go flag the stream. So guys, if this stream comes down, you know what happened. He was successful in flagging it and he's got his drones. All right, let's continue until it gets taken down because Sam doesn't want this exposed. Guess what? Too late, dude. Too late. You started it.
I'm a new Christian. You know, I'm in no position to make such judgment but from my observation, and God forgive me, I don't believe that this guy is a Christian.
And I asked the Lord Jesus forgiveness. I've never tried to justify any of my actions. If you've ever heard me, have I justified my actions? I haven't. And again, I'm no wife beater. That's a lie from the pit of hell. And he would know because he's the one who talks about his mother getting beat up by men. Wife beaters have a pattern of beating up women. I was the one getting beat up. God is my witness. Okay, he has the photo. Well, I have it too. Okay, I have it too. It's right here. Here, let me beat him to it. Have you heard me justify my reaction? It happened. It happened. There's nothing you can do. You can't undo the past. It happened. Right? When you're getting beat up and you react. And I was in the passenger side. So when I hit, it hit here. Right? It happened. But guess what she did? It's like almost the demon that was pricking her. The demon that was pricking her was waiting for it to happen. And guess what she did? She started sending it to everyone. Here, there, here, there.
You just gave the Dawa boys lifelong ammunition for ad hominems and all sorts of logical fallacies for life. No, I gave them tons of ammunition against one particular guy. That's what I gave them. And why did I give them that? Because he demanded it. Look, Crusade Driss, Sam Shamoun fan. What are you saying? You're saying it does not matter what this dude does. He can endlessly heap abuse and attack everyone around him, say whatever he wants. I mean, just imagine. If this guy was going around axe murdering puppies just for fun, like, should we just, we don't want to criticize it because then the Dawa guys would have stuff. Yeah. This is your attitude. So disgusting, like absolutely repulsive. That attitude you have, well, you can't let this be known. You can't let this be exposed because then it would be embarrassing. That is why you had this, you had these decades of sexual abuse of children in like the Catholic Church. You had priests, right? They understood. Hey, if I can become a priest, then even if I get caught, they're not going to want to expose it. They're just going to ship me somewhere else because no one wants to expose the church and make the church look bad. You don't want, no, we are not letting, Christianity is not going to become a place for serial abusers to be immune to criticism because we're scared of giving the Dawa guys ammunition. No. Before I went to prison, before I went to jail. So I was in jail and then I got out. While I was out on bond, before I went back to jail and then went to prison. Dawa guys, here's your stuff. Here's your stuff. The last 2 girls I had sex with before I went to jail. One.
Dude.
What? I don't care. One was 13 and one was 15. David, how old were you, bro, in both instances? You mean the 2 girls? 18. I was 18. So, yeah. Oh, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Lock me up?